Welcome to this week's edition of our Gridiron show with Coach Josh Littrell. Coach, thank you for joining us again this week. Talk a little bit about the past week. Home opener, exciting game for much of the night. Put on a good show for the fans, even though not a W. How did you feel about the evening?
Yeah, I thought the energy was great. I thought we came out hot. Offensively we struck first. Did exactly what we wanted to do. Got back to kind of our old form offensively. After a slow start in week one, our quarterback played great. Receivers were on fire. We knew what we wanted to do going into the game. Our running game. It was, we did well. I was excited about the way they came out and played. But again, from a team standpoint, we didn't play very well. All together, and it caught us in the second half. It caught up to us. There was two different occasions that that we went up by 2 scores. And we've got to be able to put the nail in the coffin, and we didn't. But what a great atmosphere. You talk about. That's the best atmosphere I've seen since I've been here. It was a packed house. All the entertainment. It was great. It was a lot. And our players fed off that too. That was pretty neat when you sit back and really got to see all that went in, all the people that played a part, behind the scenes, getting this night ready, was pretty special. And it was definitely a fun game to watch for the fans. Not the outcome we wanted by no means, but I think they did see some fireworks.
Seemed like the big difference was maybe just the inexperience factor with some penalties that changed the game's momentum. And how do you work to correct that without getting these guys 2 years more experience?
Yeah, you got to be disciplined, and I felt the more disciplined team won the game the other night, no question. And I talked to the team about that the next day and addressed it. And it's all the little things, from bickering at each other on the sideline to, mental assignments that were blown, false starts, holding penalties, stuff that takes zero talent. We weren't disciplined enough, and we got to get better there. And so we're going to work real hard. When we have worked hard this week, even though we've been limited on practice. We're getting ready to go down and play Stetson University, and we've only had 1 day of practice because of the weather. So, that'll fresh legs, I guess. So we'll see.
Talk about the opponent coming up, Stetson, a Division I foe. Obviously a big task taking on one of the big schools.
Yeah, going into this game 2-0, I'd have felt real comfortable. But we're going in, the other way. And but the one thing about our kids is, we're a very athletic group, and we're talented, and just depends what team shows up. So, treating the first 3 games kind of like preseason in the NFL, and conference will start, in a couple weeks for us, and so another great measuring stick for us to see, kind of continue to find us as our, as ourselves, as our team, and but a great opportunity. The head coach down there is actually, used to coach at Doane back in the day where I came from. I don't know him personally. And there's a JUCO, there's one of the linebacker coaches down there I coached against back in my JUCO days. He was at Dodge City at the time. So, there's some familiar faces down there. But it's going to be a great opportunity. We had 150 free tickets that were gone in about 5 minutes. So, we might have more fans down there at that game than we have had here ever at home. So, but we do. I think we have 30-some players on our roster from Florida that are making that trip down there. So there's going to be quite a few, families are going to get to see their kids play for the first time, and that's why we scheduled the game. We have so many kids from down there that it'd be a great opportunity, and plus our Iowa kids get on an airplane and get an opportunity to go play down in Sunshine State. So even though it's going to be 100 degrees at 6 p.m., so we'll see. I might be coaching in tank top and shorts this weekend.
Obviously, that's one of the allures of this game. You got the Florida kids that get to go home. You're playing against a big opponent. How much is the big opponent thing? A lot of guys who go to an NAIA have a little chip on their shoulder about getting passed over by the big schools, and definitely got some talent on this team that could make an impact against the D1.
Yeah, no question. We're talented. It's not that they're more talented. At the skill spots and stuff like that. We're as talented as they are, if not more. But where you see the big difference is up front on the line of scrimmage. With the O-line and D-line, and and that's just how it is. So we're going to have to learn how to fight down there, but it'll be a great opportunity. Our kids, you can't tell them that they can't go in and compete with anybody in the country, and that's what I love about our kids. From when we first got here a year ago, you just saw it in their eyes that not that they had a chip on their shoulder. It's just they believe in themselves, and when you believe in yourself, that's a deadly weapon. We just got to get all 60-some guys doing it at the same time.
Talk about game plan without giving away too much about Stetson. It looked like their first game they were kind of balanced offense, run and pass. And what do you have to do to stop them?
Well, we can't give up the big play on defense. We got to make them drive the ball, and we got to force them to make some mistakes and be patient. We can't give up the big play. If we don't give up the big play, we'll be in this game. Offensively, we got, as always, you got to take care of the football, but at the same time, I want to take chances. I want to get the ball to our guys out on the edge and get our running game going. We're a well balanced offense, as well, and so I think that we'll give them a heavy dosage of the throwing game and the running game, and wherever the chips fall, But I like where we're at. We got to get after it in special teams. We got to win the special teams battle if we want to have a chance to win this game.
Anything in particular that you see that offensively you guys need to do aside from take care of the ball?
Get first downs. Get first downs, take care of the football, which I thought we did a great job last week. Against a good Dordt team, and so we're making strides. I'm real positive and happy with our team. I know that the record doesn't show it, and everybody wants to see results, but. From a head coach's standpoint, if we can clean up our discipline, I'm going to like where we're going to be at this season.
How much fun is this week getting ready to play Florida, big stage like this for the guys?
It'll be fun. The kids are excited. I think more excited to see their girlfriends and stuff like that, But it'll be fun. Our wives are going. We're taking 3 of our chain gang guys. These guys are bought into our system. They love our football players, and they're great friends of mine. And so we got a traveling party of about 87 heading down there, and we leave at 3:15 in the morning, and so it'll be a great experience for everybody involved, but it's a great opportunity for our younger players and our players to see how they stack up, but we just go down there and play a game and have fun. That's all I care about.
This one comes at kind of a good time. You get the bye week next week. So how much do you hope to learn from these first 3 games before getting a couple weeks to just focus on practice?
Yeah, no, I think we'll have learned a lot. We've learned a lot in the first 2 weeks. We're going to learn a lot more in this 3rd week. And then, like you said, we got, a bye week in between the next game and the first conference game. So I think I'll send the team back to Florida or back to Iowa. And my wife and I are going to stay down there in Florida for a week, and we'll game plan and drink some margaritas. So, but no, it's we've learned a lot, and we'll get back, we'll put it all together, and we'll make sure we have the right people on the field, come that first conference game at home.
Appreciate it, Coach. I want to remind fans, teams at Stetson University this weekend, watch them online, and get ready for the home return here in a couple weeks on the end of the month, on the 29th, I believe it is. So good luck this weekend, Coach, and hope you get a win down at the big school.
Go Warriors.